Hey guys, Blake Evertsen here. Been wanting to do a video like this for a while. So today I want to talk about the car, how I got it, the monthly payment, the journey, to acquiring the vehicle, how I was able to go from having no car 2 years ago, or about a year and a half ago, had not bought a car before, to then now owning a Lamborghini. Beautiful car, super blessed, and I want anyone watching this to the whole thing to take away some tips and tricks and get a better idea about how they can do this themselves, because what you're seeing now is the result of a lot of steps. This did not happen overnight. It took many nights of working very hard, making a lot of mistakes to get to where I'm at, where I can afford one of these comfortably. Not being over leveraged, and actually of course use it for marketing, but enjoy it, and then of course have a ability to go even further, which my goal is to get the Evertsen in the next few months. So you always have to push the needle, and what we'll go over today is how I was able to do that month after month and gain enough momentum to get there. A lot of people with cars, they'll look at something like this. You could be broke and own one of these. You can be very wealthy and own one of these. At the end of the day, it comes down to how much money you put down on the car. That's going to dictate your monthly payment and the affordability of everything. Me personally, I wouldn't want to pay cash for something like this, because you want to take the money you make and put it into your business that will return you more money, or into real estate or different cash flowing assets, because that money can be used on appreciating assets. This, of course, is depreciating. When I bought it, well, first off, it's a 2017 Huracan Spider. It had 18,000 miles on it when I bought it. Bought it from a dealer down in Miami, and really I was looking for, well, here, let's just back up. So about a year and a half ago, around June, I had no car. I put $12K down for a 2020 CLA 45 AMG. It was blue, had twin turbos, gorgeous car, really, really strong first car. I believe that monthly payment was $1,063. My insurance, because it was my first car, was $360. It was crazy for insurance. And it had 5,000 miles on it. I put 12 down, and I think the total purchase price was $76K. So the reason why you want to finance cars, there's a couple reasons. The first off is the one I mentioned. You want to put the money you make into assets as opposed to cars and expensive items that don't make you money. That's the first reason. The second reason is that as you are building your credit file, when you have high auto loans on there, it shows other banks that you were lendable enough to that specific bank at that time to get that high of a loan. You can't get approved for a $76,000 loan without pretty good credit. So it's kind of like a grade report. They see, okay, you got an A. Wow, you have a $76,000 car. You're able to afford $1,063 a month in payments. So a lot of people have it ass backwards, where they're like, oh, I want to have the smallest monthly payment. I don't want to take on any debt. But you're living in America. A lot of what you see is financed. This whole building, the person who owns this, there's a huge mortgage on it. When you finance things, you leverage the bank and your own money, so that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. So anyways, got that first car, had that for about a year. You'll see in a lot of the photos that I was using that car for marketing, and it returned. So the 12 grand that I put down in business that I closed, I probably made another $80,000 in the span of a couple months from the credibility of the car. And then when I exited my other business, my past business, I sold that car and traded it in for a 2017 Porsche Boxster S. I put $5K down. My monthly payment went up to $1,472, and my insurance, actually I got it dropped down to $270. But I used that car, I loved that car, I wanted a drop top. The loan was larger, so I wanted to do it because I wanted a higher monthly payment reporting on my credit file, and I wanted a higher total balance on my loan so that when I applied for one of these, I could actually get approved, because this loan ended up being over $240,000 because I put $100K down on the car. And you can't just walk into a dealership and get a bank to trust you to loan you 140 grand, even if you put 100K down. You have to have what's called the comparable credit. So obviously I went from the Mercedes to then the Porsche. My comparable credit went higher. So when I walked into the dealership, well, I didn't walk into the dealership because I was buying it online. When I was talking to the sales guy, he's like, "Yeah, we can do this. You have the money for the down payment and you have the loan amount. You can pay cash, but that's just money that eventually is just going to lose value because the car loses value." And then so to talk about my insurance for the car, I switched from Progressive. Progressive, I was paying that $220, I believe, and it did go up to about $300 a month, which really isn't that bad for a car like this. But I've never had a DUI, I've never had speeding tickets. I had one speeding ticket, but he kind of let me off, so I don't think that's reporting. But anyways, yeah, I'm a pretty safe driver, and this car in general is actually very safe. I'd say it's more safe than a lot of these other cars because of the responsiveness. When you turn that wheel, like, it's gonna turn very quickly, and when you want to go, it goes, and so you're able to get to where you want pretty efficiently. Anyways, the car, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have, if you're wanting to get one of these cars for yourself and your business, it's going to be, you're gonna get a lot of pushback from your family, friends. "Oh, why are you spending that money on that car? That's a dumb decision." Actually, it's been one of the best business decisions I've ever made. And here's why. When you drive a car like this, people pay attention to you. And if you have a product that can help them, their attention converts into them purchasing your service, purchasing your products, where they're getting a ton of value and you're obviously getting your value. So at the end of the day, if you want to build an online business or really any business, you need attention, and you need the right attention. Cars like this, it's a write-off for me because I can use it for marketing. I have my Instagram handle right here. I've actually closed a couple clients. Literally, they found me. I was parked. They went on Instagram. They DM'd me, "Hey, I saw you driving around," and I've closed them as clients. So when I work with people, I make anywhere from 10 to 50K when the service is done. I've already made back what I paid for the car, so I'm not, it's going back to that video that is on my channel as well. Starting before you're ready, starting before you think it's a good idea. I was in a great spot financially to do this. Sure, it's a lot of money anyways, but you have to take that risk. You have to bet on yourself. And I knew that when I got this car, it would help my brand, it would build my business, clients would love it, people would trust me more. So it just allows me to do my job better because I get less objections. It's just an all-around good investment if you have the right business and you have the right mindset. Now that we've talked about the car, talked about the finance behind the car, why it's a good business decision, I want to end talking a little bit about the work that was required. And for you, if you're thinking about getting an exotic vehicle, whether it's a Lamborghini, Ferrari, Maserati, or any others, you have to set that intention very early on that it's what you want. You have to think about it constantly. You have to put it as a goal in your phone. Just give yourself reminders everywhere in your environment that is where you're going. In fact, you can even envision yourself. You can literally visualize yourself driving it, what it's going to feel like, what it's going to smell like, what it's going to, the feelings it's going to create, and the looks you're going to get from people, and the different, how your business is going to expand and how your clients are going to like it. You have to envision yourself already doing it. That way your body gets those emotions, and those emotions create motivation, and the motivation leads to you continuing to work day after day, even when you feel like shit, even when you're doubting yourself and things aren't going the way you want them to go. When you are always setting that intention and reminding yourself of it, the work takes care of itself. You will find a way. And with this, I wanted to get a Ferrari 458 when I was finishing my senior year at Harvard. My goal was to try to get it before graduation. I wasn't able to get it, but every morning I'd get up at 5 a.m., go on my walk, and I had a Pinterest of different details of the car, how it was going to look, all these different aspects of the vehicle. And when I finally was at a position where I could start looking and start shopping for one, it felt weird because I was starting to just live what I had already knew was going to happen. And that feeling of setting an intention and then working day after day, helping people, building your business, doing the work when you don't fucking want to, and it's super hard to, but you do it anyway because that's your duty and your respect for yourself. When you're able to do that and it comes full cycle and you accomplish the goal, the amount of confidence you then get you have in yourself, I mean, is one of the best feelings I've ever had in my life, because I knew what that took, and now I know I can do it again. If this went away, if I crashed this thing and my business failed, I know exactly I would be able to do it again. I know exactly how I would do it. I know how I would prevent that failure from happening. And no one can take that away from you. No one. They can take all your shit away. Your clothes, your cars, your house, but they can't take the growth you had to go through and the sacrifices you had to make in order to get the result. Whether it's a car, whether it's a house, whether it's more money, more trips, or just more impact. You have your belief in yourself. So I want to end the video on that note, because again, what you see on Instagram, what you see on YouTube, it takes a lot of time and growth to get the result, which is what you guys are seeing. So let's have a great 2023. Follow for more content. Please subscribe. Would love to build a relationship with all my followers, all my subscribers, and really the goal is to get to 100,000 subs before the end of 2023. We're going to be posting car content. We're going to be posting mindset content. We're going to have videos of us going on yachts, doing really cool trips to exotic locations, Maldives, Bora Bora. We want our channel, the channel that Brady and I, my videographer, are creating, we want this to be a vault of inspiration and just good emotions, and showing you guys what is possible when you apply yourself to a specific business or endeavor, and what amazing life you can create from that. So it's not to show off, it's not to do any of that, but just to reveal to you guys the result of hard work, and have you guys create your own channels, have you guys create your own businesses, and have me help you. I'd love to help you. If you guys have an intention, you're trying to do something, and there's a way I can help, I would love for you to reach out. Let's build a relationship together, and let's see how we can help one another to get where we each want to go. I have massive goals for this year, and I want to surround myself with people who have big goals for themselves. So please reach out. Brady and I are here to hop on a call or talk and fucking get it.